Hey Doc, I gotta go ahead and just let you know for starters, just right off the bat, I was wrong about that guy in my building. See, what I did was, you know the one I was talking to you about, the one I thought was a cannibal. What I did was I took some barbecue sauce and I dropped it on my leg just so I could see it. But what's really been troubling me this week is that I started having the recurring dream again where I go to, bail Johnny Cash out of jail, and then when we're driving off, he starts giving me a hand job. And I start thinking it's because, his voice is so deep, it kind of reminds me of father, and just because he has that strong presence, and because my dad used to jerk me off in the car, that's how he was rewarding me when he was teaching me. So what I do is I look at all the good options, I look at all the bad options, and I try to find something in between. Like, I'm not going to dine and dash, but I'm also not going to sit there and pay full price for my meal. So usually what I'll do is I'll take like a sharp ring or like a little hammer, one of those little tiny hammers, pop a little piece of my tooth out and put it in the food. Now, if you see, you got a fly in your food, that happens. But if you got a piece of somebody's tooth in the food, where I got kicked out of school because I took a shit in the urinal. But you know what? That's just what kids do. That's how life happens. You try to get in the way of that. You're just like, hey, we're not going to give these kids condoms, and then they're just jizzing all over each other. What are you going to do with that? Is that the kind of is that? But yeah. So Wendy's been dead for 10 years now. I still have one of her fingers, just one. Everything else I've gotten rid of, but just that one finger, you know what? I think if that's all I hold on to, I think I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I'm getting on with my life, but there's just got that little piece of her left behind, one finger, and then a bag of hair. I didn't count the bag of hair because that's like, everybody keeps that, You're not going to throw that away. Like, what? You're going to throw away the wedding picture? No. You're going to throw away that bag of your dead wife's hair? No. That's stupid. And why would you even ask me that? That's what I don't understand. So I get out like basically, a big scrubby brush like you would clean up grout or whatever with, and I start painting in there, and it starts ripping the canvas, and I'm like, that's it. That's done, man. And what I realize, it's just, it's so perforated, because that's my soul. My soul is perforated. Like those little things when you have the paper towels and they tear apart. Joy to everyone's life, but you know what? Eventually, that motherfucking dolphin had to die. So like a few nights ago, I was sitting on my roof, and everybody's, there's always a joke. Oh, he's gonna put on a tinfoil hat. I don't put on a tinfoil hat. That's stupid. I put on the tinfoil armbands because I don't want to fucking die. I'm not stupid. They go right for your wrist. So I'd go down there and, I'd hear all this stuff, and it was like, I could, because the laundromat was underneath our apartment, so I could still hear him banging. It was like, and I hear this shit like, oh, Carl Sagan, your cock is so huge, How does that affect a child? How does that affect, my life? It's like, I'm just trying to go to work. I'm trying to go to school. I'm trying to, get an education. And, I'm learning about the Pythagorean theorem, but all anything in my brain is, oh my God, Carl Sagan, your cock is so huge. What does that do to a child? Option to use those public showers, but with my balls like they were all de-skinned, it was kind of scary. So I developed that kind of complex, and that's why I was underneath my bed for 3 straight weeks, and I didn't leave. And eventually, what I'm thinking is, either he's going to kill me or I'm going to kill him. And either way with it, either way, it's cool with me, whatever happens. I'm fine with whatever deal bring him in, so that the police don't come and take your parents away. And that's the fear that's always going on, except for I would have been cool with it because I knew how to run shit. I would have had that place like... And it's kind of like control. A stigma. When you say herpes, that's a stigma. When you say, shit his pants, that's a stigma. When you say kid what's got to wear the mouthpiece, 24 hours a day for 7 years, and he doesn't even know why, because it wasn't a dentist or a periodontist or whatever. It was a fucking chiropractor that's making you. But all in all, I gotta say things aren't so bad, and oh shit. You know what? I see we're out of time. I appreciate it, man. I've been feeling a lot better here lately. I'll see you next week.
So, are you going to tell them that you're deaf? No? You are an asshole. Big asshole.
And what happened was I was getting like this radiation, and it made all the skin peel off of my testicles. And for like 3 weeks, I was just like so afraid to go use the public showers